This is the very first video in our series where I teach you step by step how to edit your video using the CapCut app. And to get started, I'm going to walk you through CapCut, like give you an overview of the app, explaining the different features just so that you understand the app better. So let's get started. First, you need to download the CapCut app. You can download the CapCut app for free either from Google Play Store or App Store. All you have to do is come to your Google Play Store or your App Store and search for CapCut. And here it is. It's this one with the 2025 text on it. Then you click on install, and once it's installed, it will be saved to your device. So when you download the CapCut app and you log in for the first time, you're not going to have any project here. You can see these are projects, but as you keep editing different videos, you're going to see them here. So we call them the projects. Let me go up. I'll click on expand. I'm just going to quickly walk you through these icons right here. You can see that some of them are pro. It wasn't like this before, but well, it's okay. The first one we have here is photo editor. Just like it says, it's a photo editor. If you want to edit your photo, you can just click on it and choose the photo that you want to edit. Click on add, and then it just gives you, a few icons right here to edit your photo. You can edit the size, text, add text. Let me cancel this. Add shape, enhance it by AI, add stickers, add photos, and all of that. Adjust, which is to color grade. Then you can add filters and background. Let me leave here, I'll close it. Next, we have auto cut. For this, it will use AI to cut your videos. Let me click on it, then I'll just pick a video that I want to cut. I'll click on next. It will take a few seconds. They will bring me here, and these are just templates that I can use to edit my video. So you can choose any of these, just look at them and see which one you would like to use to, auto cut your video. Let me go back. I'll discard this. Go back. So next we have product photos. So if you have a photo, if you have a product picture that you want to edit, you can click on product photo, choose a product. It has to be a product. If not, any other thing will not really work well. But let me just pick one so you can see what's there. I'll click on this. I don't have product photos. I'll click on allow. It's going to give me different backgrounds that I can use for my product photo. So you see why I specify product photo. If I had a photo now, I can just change the background and use something like this instead. So instead of this perfume bottle that is here, it's going to be my product photo that will be there to automatically remove the background and just impute it in this background using AI. So it's not going to work for my photo because it's not a product photo. But if you have a product photo, you can definitely give it a try. Please note that it's also an A Pro feature. So let me discard this and let's continue. Next, we have AI poster. With the AI poster, you can use AI to create a poster or a flyer for yourself, for your business. Yeah, I'll click on allow. So these are flyers that you can create. Just type what you want, give it a prompt, select the size, the category. I can also click on this photo icon right here to select a picture that you want to add to your AI flyer or AI posters. And once you've done everything, you click on generate, and it will take a few seconds to a few minutes to generate your poster. Let me cancel this. So this is collapse. If you don't want to see all of this, just click on collapse or expand. So AI model, it's also a pro feature. It gives you different models that you can use to model your dresses. Most especially is mostly for dresses. So if you're a fashion designer or you sell fashion items, you can use the AI models to instead of just posting your clothes on the ground or even on a mannequin, you can use the AI models to um, advertise your clothing. So next we have camera. If you want to record directly from the CapCut app, you can click on camera to do that. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to click on don't allow. Next, we have retouch. We're going to also see retouch in the app when I'm walking you through the app. So for retouch, you can use it to retouch your skin, give it that glowy, smooth look, add makeup and all of that to your pictures. Next, we have auto captions. You can use it to automatically generate captions for your videos. Next, we have the teleprompter. So for this is for people who don't really like to use scripts. So you know how the news, people who read news, it's just going, you just type out your text or the things that you want to say in your video, and then the teleprompter is just going to keep playing it little by little for you to read, and it's going to be above, so it will be as if you're looking at the camera lens and the teleprompter is, meanwhile you're just looking at the teleprompter and reading your script. It's also a pro feature. Next, we have the remove background. We're also going to see that in the CapCut app. It's a pro feature. It helps you automatically remove the background of your video or your photo using AI. Next, we have the image enhancement. Just like it says, it helps you enhance the quality of your images. So if you have a blurry image or an old image that is blurry, you can use the image enhancer, and CapCut will use AI to enhance your image. All right, so to import a project to edit. So if you want to edit your video, let me collapse this. If you want to start editing your video, so you come here and you click on new project. Then it brings you here. You can see here we have videos, here we have photo. So if it's a photo you want to edit, maybe you want to turn your photo to a video, you click on photos. If it's a video you want to edit, you click on videos, and then you choose the video you want to edit. So I'm just going to click on this one, click on add. I'm going to walk you through all the features that you can see here, both here and this one's, just explaining them so that you understand it better. All right. So first we have edit. When you click on edit, it will highlight this to highlight your video. That means you get to edit your video. You can see if it's here, it's not highlighted. You don't see that white, the white edges. So it's not highlighted. So when it's highlighted, then you will see the white edges. Let me do that again. You can see it now. Let me go back. Next, we have audio here. So this is where you add your audio, you add your sound, you add your sound effects. So you can see sounds here. You click on it if you want to add a sound to your video, either from CapCut or from your gallery. So when you click on this first one, which is the fire icon, these are songs from CapCut. Most of them are free. This one, this next icon, from here you can either extract an audio from a video. Maybe you see a video that you really like the audio and you want to add that audio to your video. Then you come here, click on extract audio from video, and it will extract only the audio from that particular video that you want to extract it from. So make sure that you have that video in your gallery so that when you come here, it's just going to take you to your gallery and then you choose the video. Next here is your device. So if you have audio in your device, saved in your device, you can just click on device and it will bring out the audio in your device, and then you choose the audio that you want to add to your video from your device. Next here we have TikTok. So if you have sounds or audios that you have saved as your favorite on TikTok, if your account is linked, if your TikTok account is linked to your CapCut account, then you can access those audios and add them to your videos. So finally, we have this icon here is the save icon. If you have songs that you use frequently and you have saved them, you're just going to find it there here. So all these other ones, these are songs from TikTok that you can use. You can also search for either a song title or an artist, and it's going to bring it if they have it already. All right, so let me cancel this. That is that for the sounds. Next, we have brand music. This can only be uploaded in your space. I'm going to show you that later. All right, next we have copyright. Here you can do a copyright check if the audio that you want to use in your video has a copyright claim on it. It will just going to do that for you and let you know, so you know whether you should add that audio to your video or not. Next, we have sound effects. These are sound effects. You know those sounds that we hear, maybe if you're watching a video and you hear those whoosh, the knock knock, different sound effects. These are what we call sound effects. Let me just tap on this one. So this is what we call the swish. The swish, you can use this when you're using a transition. This is a click. This is the typing. You can use this for text. There are different things that you can use sound effects for. And one thing I love about sound effects is that it makes your video more interesting and more engaging. Okay, so if you have a sound effect that you're always using, frequently using, you can just tap on this icon right here to save it. And then it's going to save it. You'll find it here. Once you come here, you're just going to find the sound effects that you have saved. So these are the trending sound effects that people are using a lot. Here we'll find different sound effects, transitions, variety, game, Halloween, etc. And then if you want to search for a particular sound effect, just click on this search sound effects. And then if it has it, it's just going to bring it for you. All right, that is that for sound effects. Next, we have text to audio. So you can come here, click on it and type out text that you want it to change to audio. Please note that most of them are pro features. So just come here and type what you want to paste. Either type what you want to say here or you paste it and then it's going to translate it for you in an audio format. Next, we have extract. So like I showed you before when we were talking about sound, once you click on extract, it's going to bring you to your gallery. So if there is a video that you have that you like the audio and you want to use the audio, you can just click on extract and it will bring you to your gallery. You choose the video and then it's only going to extract the audio from that video. All right, next we have record. If you want to record a voiceover for your video, you click on record and then you tap and hold this middle and it will count down to 3, 3, 2, 1, and then you can just start talking and recording your audio. That is that. So let me leave here. Next we have texts. Once you click on text, this one here, you can add text to your video. Once you click on it, it brings this out. So you can type the text that you want in your video. I'm going to show you subsequently how to use this very well. Next, we have text to speech, but because we don't have a text, the text to speech icon is not highlighted. But once you have, but what this does is, if you want a computer to say what you've written, just click on text to speech and it's going to, say it. For example, if you write something like my name is Joy and you click on text to speech, it's going to give you different voices or different accents that you can use to translate that text to audio, just like we saw previously in your video. So next is animation. If you want to animate your text, make it more engaging, you click on the animation and it will just animate your text. There are lots of animations that you can choose from and I'm going to show you how to use this subsequently. Please give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can show it to more people. Next we have delete, then we have multi-select. This, if you want to select different things on your video, maybe different things that you have added on your video, if you want to select them together, you click on multi-select. Next, we have lyrics. I don't know why that's always hard for me to pronounce. But yeah, audio lyrics. If you want to create a lyrics from your video or from your voiceover, it's almost the same thing like auto caption. Next, we have the draw. If you want to like write, like using your handwriting instead of the text itself, you can just use the draw icon. So once you click on it, you can just use it to write on the screen. It's not showing yet. That's why what I'm doing is not showing. All right, so let's leave. It's taking time, so we'll just come back to it later. I'm going to show you guys how to use this later. So note that I'm just walking you through the app so that you can understand, the features in the app. So next we have overlay. You click on it if you want to add maybe like a photo to your video or a video to your video. You click on overlay, click on add overlay. I'm just going to show you. Then you choose the photo or the video that you want to add to your video. I'll go to photo and just click on this one, click on add, and then you can see that it's now on my video. So you can either do this for a photo or a video. And if you want to reduce it, just use your two fingers and just reduce it and keep it where you want it to be on the screen. So if you want it here, so you can see it, this is where it is. I can tap it and hold it and just drag it to where I want it to start. So you can see it's not there. Once it comes here, this is where it is. Okay, let me tap and delete it. That's that for overlay. Next we have effects. There are lots of effects that you can choose from on CapCut. We have video effects, we have body effects, and we have photo effects. So click on video effects. There are lots of video effects that you can select from on CapCut. You can see this. Just pick whichever one you want and add it to your video to make your video more engaging. So you can see these are the effects. That's how it's going to appear. Okay, so I can just tap on it and delete it if I don't want it in my video. So we have body effects, the same thing. It gives different effects that you can choose from. So just check them out and you choose whichever one you want to add to your video. We also have the photo effect, requesting permission. Okay, all right, so because I'm not using a photo, these photo effects are not highlighted. All right, I'm going back, and next we have captions. This is also where you can get auto captions for your video. You can get this either through text or through captions. So once you click on it, is a pro feature. So once you click on it, you can choose how you want your captions to appear and then click on generate captions. Let me go back. Next, we have aspect ratio. So once you click on this, this is where you get to choose the aspect ratio of your video. If you want it to be horizontal for shorts and YouTube, for shorts and TikToks and Instagram reels, you click on this TikTok icon right here, which is 9:16. If you want it for if you want it for YouTube long form video, you click on this, which is 16:9. If you want it Instagram post, or I think this is also YouTube. So just choose the aspect ratio that you want for your video. So I'm just going to click on original for this, but I can also choose YouTube since the video is for YouTube, but whichever one is fine. Next, we have the filters. Here you can choose different filters that you want to add to your video. Most of them are pro, and then we also have the free ones. One of my favorite filters is this clear 2. Depending on the video, you can see it's making it too orange. My face is too orange, so it doesn't really work for every video. So just try out the filters to find out which one you would like to stick to in your videos. So another one I use is clear 1, and then sometimes I use shadow depending on the video. Okay, so you can just look through and select a filter that you want to stick to. This will just give you a particular aesthetic in your video. All right, let me go back. Next we have, you can see this is from the filter, but I don't want it, so I'll delete it. Okay, next we have adjust. This is where you get to color grade your video. Here you can add the color match. If there's a video that you want to add the kind of color in that video to your own video, you click on the color match and then select a frame or upload an image that you want to import the same color to your video. So that's where you do it. Then we have color correction. This will just automatically color grade your video, but I don't want it. I'll go back. Here you can add brightness, contrast, and all of that to your video, but we're going to go through this later. I'll delete this. Next we have the stickers, so I'll click on sticker. This is where you find different stickers that you can add to your video. There are lots of them, and then they are both free and paid. So this icon is for branded sticker, so this is mostly for both those who use Canva Pro. I think either Canva Pro or either CapCut Pro or Teams. Here you find different emojis that you can use. The emojis are free. So for the heart, we have both free and paid. So these are stickers that you can just add to make your videos more interesting. For example, for this arrow now, maybe if you're saying something and you want it to point, you just tap on it and then, hey guys, you can see it. Maybe if I want it to point here, or it will just appear there. That is what we use the stickers for. There are lots of stickers. If you want the arrows here, you'll find plenty arrows and other things that you can use. If you're creating a vlog and you want to add stickers to your vlog, here are cool stickers that you can add. Hey guys, let me delete this for something like this. You can just add it to beautify your video. Okay, I'm also going to walk you through how to add stickers in the course of this series. All right, so I'll click on this, and next we have backgrounds. I'll click on backgrounds. Here you can choose a color to add to your background. If I choose yellow, the thing is the aspect ratio I am using is, it covers the entire screen. So to make this background show, I'm just going to use my 2 fingers. You can see when I use my 2 fingers to crop my my video, then you see the background. So if this is how you want your videos to appear, you can just choose different colors. And if you have more than one video, maybe you've edited different videos, you can just click on, let me click on color. You can just click on apply to all, and it will apply to all the videos that you have edited. I'm going to change this, but let me show you every other thing. Then we have images. You can upload an image and use it as your background. Also, CapCut has images that you can use. For example, this now, this. I'll click on to add an image. Just click on it and choose the image that you want to add. For example, if I want to use this, I'll just click on it and you can see it has become my background. Let me cancel it. Next, if you want to blur your background, you click on blur. Here are blurred backgrounds that you can use. Just tap on whichever one you want, and that's how it's going to appear on your video. You can also click on apply to all. Then if you have brand backgrounds that you want to use, this will be uploaded, and I think you upload it through your PC. I'm not so sure about that, but yeah. So if you do something or you make a mistake and you want to go back, just click on this. You can see I'm going back. I don't want the background, so I'm just going to use this icon to go back to how my video was before. Okay, so you go back. If you want to, that's to undo what you did. If you want to redo what you did, you click on this one. So this is for undoing and this is for redoing. Okay, this one is to unlink. If it says linked, the text and everything, they are going to be linked together. the text, the video, everything that you have put in that video, every element that you have added to that video will be linked together. It's just like gumming them together or stapling them together. So that's what this link is for. Okay, so we have gone through all these icons here. If you have any question at all, please ask me in the comment section. I will be more than happy to either respond in the comments or even create a video to respond to your question. Okay. All right, next we'll click on edit. You can do it two ways. You can either tap on your video on the timeline. This is what we call the timeline. This is the timeline. So you can tap on it to highlight it, or let me go back, or you can tap on edit to highlight it. So those are the ways that you can do it. Okay, so this, when you tap on it, that means you want to edit the video itself. All right, so the first icon right here is split. So you can split and you can trim. To trim, that means you can only trim either from the beginning of your video or the end of your video. And by trimming, maybe you made mistakes, or maybe you were still trying to get yourself ready before you start recording the video, which is at the beginning. So you can just trim it by drawing it like this. That's trimming, the beginning or the end. Then split. If you're talking in your video and then you make a mistake, you can always split out that part and delete it. So for example, I was talking and I made a mistake in my video. Maybe let's say I made a mistake here. You can see this line. Okay, that's what I'm going to use to know where I will split. So I'll just tap on it. Make sure that you tap on it so that you can highlight it. Then I'll tap on split. You can see that it has divided it. That means it has cut my video. Now I have two videos, just like tearing a piece of paper into two. So I have this video, this one, I have this one. The same video just cut into two so that I can split out the parts that I made a mistake. So if this is where I made the mistake, I'm going to tap on it again and click on split. So I have successfully removed this part of my video. So if I want to delete it, just make sure it's highlighted. Then I'll click on delete. That means I have just cut out the mistake that I made in my video. Okay, so that's that for splitting. I'm also going to show you how to do it when we're editing. So don't worry, I'm just walking you through the app. Next we have speed. Here you can either create a slow motion video, a fast forwarded video, or a speed ramping video. So we have normal. It's always here, it's always on 1x. You can reduce it if you want it to be slow motion. You can increase it if you want it fast. I'll leave it on 1x. Click on the check. For the curves, there's a way it is. You can do a custom.
Hey guys.
You can do custom, or you can use the montage. That means that a part of it will be slow, a part will be fast, a part will be normal. If you want a part of your video slow, fast, normal, you can use any of that. It's best for a short video, short social media video, either a video of you walking, dancing. It's so perfect for that kind of video, not a talking head video where you're talking. No, it's not okay for it. All right, go back. And then we have velocity. Okay, so you can see the examples here. This is how it will make your videos. So it's best for a video where you're dancing or doing an activity, a fun activity. Let me go back again. All right, next is animation. If you want to animate the beginning of your video, for example, this is just going to animate like a few seconds.
Hey guys, this is the very first video
into the beginning of our video. So that's what animation does. There are lots of animations that you can add to your video, like the zoom in, zoom out. And it's also best for social media videos, just to make it engaging. It's kind of like a hook that you can use at the beginning of your video. It has in, out, and combo. So if you want it in, if you want it in, that means you want it at the beginning of your video. If you want it out, that means you want it at the ending of your video. If you want a combo, that means you want it throughout your video. Okay, Next, we have the effects. We've gone through effects before, the video effects, the body effects, and the style, which is for photos. Okay, the delete, you know what it means. If you want to delete a part of your video, click on delete. Next, we have enhanced voice. This is a pro feature. It wasn't a pro feature before, but it will just help you enhance your voice and then reduce background noise. Okay, isolate voice. This is for, and I love this feature. If you recorded maybe a music video or even a video that you added a soundtrack, a background music, and you want to remove the background music and just leave your voice, click on keep voice. It means it will remove the background music and just keep your voice. Click on remove voice. It means it's just going to it means it's going to remove your voice and just play the background music. This also works for a music video. If you just want the background audio or the background sound, then you click on remove voice to remove the voice and only leave the background sound for you. And if you don't want the background sound, you only want the voice of the artist singing, you click on keep voice and it will do that for you. Okay, we have retouch. Retouch will help you smoothen your face or your body, add makeup, clear blemishes and all of that. Brighten your eye, whiten your teeth. If you just want to retouch your face a little, you can use the retouch icon. Remove BG will help you remove your background, either automatic, custom. For custom, you will need to use the brush to pick where you want. Let me click on brush. If I want just my body, I'll just click on it, paint it, and it will remove that. But I'm not going to do that. Let me delete it and reset this. Okay, so for chroma key, this is mainly for green screen. Once you take this, it will remove that color. It will pick that color and remove the entire thing that has that color in your video. You can increase the intensity, reduce the intensity, increase the shadow, and all of that. So that's how that works for green screen. Let's leave here. This is camera tracking. So if you recorded maybe a dance video and you're moving and then you want it to be as if someone is actually following you to move, you use the camera tracking or the AI movement to create that kind of video. So you see TikTok videos where someone is dancing and it's like the camera person is actually dancing with the person because they are following them very, very beautifully. You can use this camera tracking to do that. To increase the volume of your video, you can click on volume and just increase or reduce it depending on what you want. Then next we have transform. This is you can choose to rotate your video. You can see that I didn't really remove the background, but that's okay. We also have mirror. Mirror will just flip it. Let me show you. This is what mirror does. You flip your video, or you want to resize it, you can come here and choose any of the aspect ratios that you want or the frames that you want. All right. Next we have auto reframe. When you click on auto reframe, it will automatically, the same thing with the resizing or the reframing, but this is automatic. So it just does it automatically for you. It says change a video's aspect ratio and make sure the main object remains in the frame. So it's going to use AI to make sure that I am in frame. So we have adjust. This is where you add color grading, filters, and all of that to your video. Next, we have video quality. If you want to increase the quality of your video, here's where you can do that. It's also a paid feature. We've seen filter before, different filters. One thing I didn't mention about filter, I'm glad we're even here so I can show you. I mentioned before that my favorite filter is Clear 2. And if the intensity is too much, you can just drag this to reduce the intensity of the filter on your video. So that's one thing I needed to say, and I'm glad I've covered that. Next, we have relight. Relight is more for add, creative light to your video. For example, this, when I click on it, it's going to add this purple background depending on where I choose to my video. To set it properly the way I want, I'll click on these two lines here. So you can choose the color that you want for points, for light 1 and light 2. So for light 1 can be purple, light 2 can be, let me click on light 2, it can be orange. So when I increase the intensity, the radius, it's setting. Once it sets, it just changes the color of my video. So I can decide to increase the highlights. You can see the color is changing the color already. Increase the brightness. So you can do this just for only the background, or for my face alone, or for both the background and my face. So if you set this properly, it's usually really nice. So you can see that it has changed the lighting color of my video. So if I want both light 1 and light 2 to be the same color, this is it. So just set it the way you want. So yeah, this is how you use the relight feature. Let me undo all of it. Next we have overlay. Clicking on overlay, overlay. For example, where's the overlay? If I have two videos, let me just do an example. Let me split this video so it can be 2. If I want this video below my first video, I'll click on it and it takes it down. So that's what the overlay does. Okay, so yeah, these are my two videos. The first, the main video, and the overlay. But in the course of our video, in the course of this training or this series, I'm going to show you how to properly use the overlay. But just know that if you want to add picture in picture or video in video, you use the overlay feature. Let me just undo all of this. Let me take you back to the same timeline and undo the splitting. All right, that's that for overlay. Next, we have basic. This just helps you scale, change position just slightly. You can see the way it's moving. So this is for the X axis. The Y is up and down to help you scale. Rotate will help me rotate my video. That's it for basic. Next, we have max. I'm going to specially dedicate a video to teaching you how to use the max feature. Okay, so I'm not going to say much about max, but I will show you how to use it in the course of this training or in this series. Next, we have duplicate. If you want to duplicate the video to make it 2, you click on duplicate. If you want to replace the video, maybe you imported the video and you discovered, oh no, this is not the video I want, let me replace it. You click on replace. If you want to extract the audio of this video, click on extract audio, and it's just going to extract the audio. So this is the audio of my video. Now, if I play this first part, let me trim this beginning part of my audio. If I play this part, it's not going to play. That means the video doesn't have audio again because I've extracted it. Extract just means to remove something from inside another thing. You can see my video doesn't have audio again because I extracted it. But once I add it back, let me play it.
Hey guys,
So yeah, this is what the extract does. So you can extract the audio from your video. Let's go to the next, which is motion blur. It's also a paid, it's also in the pro feature. For motion blur, this is mainly for, I'm going to show you how to use this. This is also for maybe running video, for dancing video. There's a kind of feature it gives. There's a kind of motion it gives, really cool. I'm going to show you how to do this or how to use the motion blur feature later in this series. For stabilize, when you're holding your phone and you're recording, it kind of gets shaky a bit. So the stabilize will just help you stabilize it either minimally, once you draw it, either minimally or recommended or the most stable. Just choose whichever one you want. It will take a few seconds to a few minutes and stabilize your video. We have opacity. Opacity will increase the brightness or reduce the brightness of your video. So you can see when you reduce it, it reduces the brightness. When you increase it, it increases the brightness of your video. That's opacity. Reverse just reverses it. Then freeze, just when you click on freeze, it will take a photo, a 3 seconds photo of that particular place. For example, if I click on freeze now, so it has taken a photo of this part of my video. This is the video itself, but where I clicked on freeze, it just freezes that part. Next, we have audio effects. Oh, this is a fun one. You get different kind of audio effects. We have the sweet, the high. Let me just play the high.
Hey guys, this is the very first video in our series.
Fun. So if you want to add a fun part of your video, maybe you want to mimic someone or something, you can use this audio effect for that. It just makes it fun. Next, we have reduce noise. This used to be one of my favorite features before they made it the Pro, but it's all good. It reduces the background noise in your video. It does this so well. I don't know any other app. Okay, I think Filmora does it also, but CapCut does it very, very well. It just drastically reduces the background noise in your video. So you can decide to turn this on.
Hey guys.
Next, we have beats. Oh, I love this one. But this is more for social media videos. For, those videos where the audio is playing. Maybe for example, you want to create a photo with a video or even a normal video. The audio is playing and it changes to the beat. I don't know how to put it, but I'm going to definitely show you guys how to use this feature in the course of this series. I love this one so much. And then this is also the link. Remember what I said about the link? It just links everything together, like it gums them or staples them together. That's every feature that you have added or every element that you have added to your video. So you can link, you can unlink. We're almost done. Next, you see this one here. This one here. This is what we call the keyframe. You can use it to, move. You can use it to animate your video in different ways. I'm going to show you how to use keyframes in your video. All right. Here we have the resolutions that you can save your videos to. So you can choose either 2K or 4K. Just know that the more you increase the resolution, the more it increases the video, the file size. Okay, so you can see it's in 125. If it's in 1080p, it's going to be 50 MB. So just see the difference. And then it can be frame rate. It can be 30 frame rate, 50 frame rate, 60 frame rate. For optical flow, it says it makes the video playback smoother. All right. Okay, you can also increase the code rate to high or just leave it at the recommended. For watermark, you can turn it on, but that's not necessary. I just want it hidden. I don't want the watermark. And then for the export right here, once you're done and you want to save your video, you just click on the export and it saves your video to your gallery. For this icon right here, if you want to increase, make it full screen, you want to watch what you've created, you click on that. Let me turn that off. So yeah, that's the CapCut app. I hope I was able to explain all the features to your understanding. if you've not liked this video, please click on the like button and share so more people can learn how to use CapCut to edit their videos. Thank you for watching, and don't miss other videos in this series where I also walk you through step by step on how to edit your video using CapCut. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.